Hello everyone, and welcome to our Brain Fitness class. Today, our lesson is Move to Think, Exercise and the Brain. For those of you that come to the Zoom class, we are going to be starting off with the poll to find out what your relationship is with exercise. I'm going to ask you to ask if you are in a committed long-term relationship, or maybe you're just casual acquaintances. Maybe you're still trying to get to know each other, or maybe you need couples counseling. So as we do this fun poll quiz, we'll be able to find out a little bit more about how everyone feels about exercise, and then see if this class might change your feelings. Let's begin with the exercising brain. When you exercise, several key parts of the brain play a role. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain, and that helps us to plan and coordinate movements. The cerebellum, located in the back of the brain, is responsible for balance and fine-tuning our movements, making sure that we stay steady on our feet. The motor cortex, which is found in the cerebrum, sends signals to our muscles, telling them when and how to move. Then deep inside the brain, the basal ganglia helps control smooth, coordinated movement, while the hippocampus, which is a key area for memory, benefits from exercise by growing new brain cells. Even the brainstem plays a role by regulating heart rate and breathing, helping our body adjust to physical activity. Each of these areas relies on a constant stream of oxygen and nutrients delivered through blood flow. So even though your brain makes up only about 2% of your body weight, it uses 15 to 20% of your blood supply. Your brain needs a constant flow of oxygen and nutrients to function at its best. At the same time, that blood circulation helps to clear away waste products like carbon dioxide that can build up and slow things down. Your brain gets its blood supply from 4 key arteries: the carotid arteries, which are on the left and the right, and they run along the sides of your neck, feeding the front part of your brain, where thinking and movement planning happen. The vertebral arteries, also left and right, they travel up your spine and supply the back of your brain, which helps with balance and coordination. Together, these arteries form a safety net called the Circle of Willis, which helps keep blood flowing even if one pathway is blocked or narrowed. Movement helps increase blood flow, helping your brain get the oxygen it needs to stay sharp, process information, and keep you steady on your feet. Whether it's a brisk walk, stretching, or strength training, every bit of movement supports your brain health. When we exercise, our heart beats harder, pumping more blood through the body, including the brain. This surge in blood flow provides essential benefits to keep your brain sharp. More brain means more oxygen and vital nutrients reaching those brain cells, the neurons, allowing them to work more efficiently. The brain relies on the steady stream of nutrients to support thinking, memory, and coordination. Also, that increased circulation that comes with exercise helps remove waste products and toxins, including those metabolic byproducts that contribute to cognitive decline. Exercise also plays a direct role in neurogenesis, the process of creating new brain cells, especially in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. By staying active, we encourage the brain to grow and maintain new cells, which may help protect against memory loss as we age. Additionally, regular movement improves brain plasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections. This adaptability supports learning, problem solving, and even emotional well-being. Exercise has some powerful effects on our brain chemistry, which helps improve mood, memory, and cognitive function. Here are some ways that exercise influences brain chemistry. Exercise boosts the production of key neurotransmitters, the chemical messages that help brain cells communicate. These neurotransmitters play a crucial role in mood, focus, and cognitive function. One important neurotransmitter influenced by exercise is dopamine, which helps with motivation, learning, and pleasure. Regular physical activity increases dopamine levels, which may improve focus and prevent cognitive decline, making it easier to stay engaged and motivated in daily activities. Another key neurotransmitter is serotonin, often called the feel-good chemical. Exercise, especially aerobic activities like walking or dancing, help increase serotonin levels, reducing stress, anxiety, and symptoms of depression. This is one reason why people often feel a sense of well-being after being active. Additionally, exercise boosts norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that sharpens attention, improves reaction time, and enhances cognitive performance. By increasing norepinephrine, physical activity helps the brain stay alert and responsive, making it easier to concentrate and process information. One of the key reasons that exercise plays a powerful role in keeping your brain healthy is a special protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, also known as BDNF. BDNF helps your brain cells grow and stay strong and form new connections. And this is especially important as we age, since the brain naturally loses some of its flexibility over time. Higher levels of BDNF support neurogenesis, particularly in the hippocampus, which is the area responsible for memory and learning. When BDNF levels are high, the brain is better at adapting, storing information, and staying sharp, and this helps prevent against cognitive decline in conditions like dementia. BDNF is enhanced through regular physical activity. Exercise increases blood flow, which in turn stimulates the release of BDNF, improving communication between the brain cells and making it easier to learn new skills, remember details, and even regulate your mood. Activities like walking, strength training, and balance exercises all contribute to this brain-boosting effect. Studies show that people who engage in regular movement tend to have higher levels of BDNF, which might help slow age-related memory loss and keep the brain resilient. Later in the lesson, we'll discuss what types of exercise are particularly effective for increasing BDNF. Exercise also provides a natural way to balance cortisol levels and protect your brain from stress-related damage. It helps regulate the body's stress response by lowering the levels of cortisol, which is the primary stress hormone. The body's stress response, which is controlled by the autonomic nervous system in the HPA axis, is a natural survival mechanism. When faced with a threat or stressor, the brain initiates the release of cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones elevate your heart rate, enhance your focus, and prepare the body for a fight or flight response. Regular exercise helps regulate the stress response by lowering cortisol, boosting mood-enhancing neurotransmitters, and promoting relaxation, ultimately protecting the brain from the harmful effects of prolonged stress. Chronically high cortisol levels are linked to conditions like anxiety and depression. They can influence memory problems and cognitive decline, and they may increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Endorphins are the brain's natural painkillers and mood boosters. They're released in response to physical activity, stress, or pain. These neurochemicals interact with the opioid receptors in the brain, reducing the perception of pain and promoting a sense of well-being and relaxation. Exercise, especially aerobic activities, trigger endorphin release, often leading to a runner's high or an improved mood. By increasing endorphin levels, regular physical activity helps reduce stress, combat anxiety and depression, and enhance overall mental resilience, making exercise a powerful tool for both physical and emotional well-being. The brain relies on glucose as a primary source of energy. As we said, the brain uses about 20% of the body's total glucose supply, despite making up only a small percentage of its body weight. Glucose fuels neurons, allowing them to generate electrical signals, process information, and communicate effectively. Without a steady supply, cognitive functions like memory, focus, and decision-making can decline. Exercise helps regulate glucose metabolism by improving insulin sensitivity, ensuring that the brain receives a steady flow of energy. In this image above, we can see how glucose is used in the brain to provide energy for neurons. The glucose from the blood enters the astrocytes, which are the support cells, which process it into lactate and pyruvate. These are then sent to the neurons where they're used for energy. And this image also highlights how glucose metabolism can change in different conditions like high glucose levels or diabetes. Exercise helps regulate this process, improving energy use in the brain and supporting neuron function. Chronic inflammation is a prolonged immune response that can damage tissues and organs, including the brain. When inflammation persists, it can disrupt normal brain function by increasing oxidative stress and impairing the ability of neurons to communicate effectively. Research suggests that chronic inflammation is linked to cognitive decline and plays a role in neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Inflammatory molecules such as cytokines can accelerate the buildup of harmful proteins like beta amyloid plaques, which contribute to memory loss and brain cell damage. Regular exercise helps reduce brain inflammation by promoting the release of anti-inflammatory molecules, enhancing the immune system function, and clearing out harmful proteins that contribute to brain aging. This image compares the breakdown of an apple and cells which are undergoing oxidative stress. Oxidative stress just damages cells. It starts with a healthy cell, but free radicals, which are unstable molecules, attack it, causing damage. Over time, this leads to oxidative stress, making the cell weak and unhealthy. Exercise and a healthy diet can help reduce oxidative stress by improving the body's ability to fight free radicals. In our lesson last week, we discussed the importance of sleep for the healthy brain. Exercise is influential in controlling the circadian rhythm, the body's natural 24-hour internal clock that regulates sleep-wake cycles, hormone release, and other essential functions. This rhythm is influenced by light exposure, daily activities, and lifestyle habits. When disrupted by stress, poor sleep habits, or aging, it can lead to insomnia, fatigue, and cognitive decline. Exercise helps regulate the circadian rhythm by promoting the release of sleep-inducing hormones like melatonin, reducing stress levels, and increasing overall sleep quality. It also helps individuals fall asleep faster, experience deeper, more restorative sleep, and maintain a healthy sleep cycle, which is essential for brain function and overall well-being. There is research that suggests that certain types of exercise may be more beneficial for brain health. In the next few slides, we'll look at those different types of exercise and talk about what research has suggested. Aerobic exercise. Regular aerobic exercise like walking, swimming, or cycling plays a powerful role in keeping the brain strong and healthy. Aerobic exercise may increase the hippocampus, which is involved in memory and learning, and may slow down natural brain aging and protect areas that control problem solving and decision making. Research has suggested it also strengthens memory and thinking skills. Studies have found that it improves focus, reaction time, and overall brain function, no matter your age. Even short-term aerobic training, as little as 12 weeks, can lead to noticeable improvements in memory and cognitive function. Even a single session of exercise has been found to activate key areas involved in thinking and memory. Research has also suggested that aerobic exercise increases the levels of BDNF and serotonin, which are essential for learning, memory, and overall brain flexibility. Then beyond these cognitive benefits, exercise is also great for sleep and stress management. One study found that 12 weeks of regular aerobic exercise, older adults experienced improved sleep quality, including more deep sleep, which is essential for memory and brain repair. Aerobic exercise also lowers stress hormones like cortisol, which help protect the brain from long-term damage and prevent memory decline. Balance and coordination exercises, such as standing on one leg or using a wobble board, do more than just improve stability. They can also enhance brain function. One study found that combining balance training with cognitive exercises led to better mobility and thinking skills, particularly when performing two tasks at once, like walking while remembering a shopping list. The brain training trial, which is balance, resistance, and interval, is an ongoing trial to study the effects of two forms of exercise: high-intensity aerobic interval training, also known as HIIT, and high-intensity power training, which is known as POWER, and they are being used to determine what is the efficiency with older adults with mild cognitive impairment. So we can look for those results in the next few years. Strength training, such as lifting weights or using resistant bands, has been shown to benefit brain health as well. A study found that older adults with the higher grip strength at the start of a 12-week resistance training program showed cognitive improvements at the end. Strength training has also been linked to better decision-making and attention, as well as improved memory, focus, and verbal fluency. A broader review confirmed that strength training, especially when paired with cognitive exercises, enhances both thinking skills and daily functioning. Mind-body exercises like Tai Chi and yoga also provide brain benefits by combining movement with mental focus. A meta-analysis found that Tai Chi significantly improved memory and overall cognitive function in older adults. Another review showed that both Tai Chi and yoga helped individuals with mild cognitive impairment. And then additionally, yoga has been linked to improvements in memory, decision-making, and processing speed. And by the way, all of these research studies that are mentioned in these 4 slides can be found on our course website with references if you want to go back and look at the original study. This lesson has shown you that exercise can be instrumental in supporting your brain health, as well as other advantages like maintaining your independence and improving mobility. A well-rounded exercise routine should include aerobic exercise, strength training, balance, and mind-body. Here's a simple weekly plan. Make sure to consider safety as you look at this plan and modifications to match your own personal needs. And again, always consult with the doctor before beginning an exercise program. So aerobic exercise like walking, swimming, or cycling is a good start, maybe 3 to 5 days a week, 20 to 30 minutes per session. You can start with 10-minute sessions and then go up from there. Strength training, 2 to 3 days a week, non-consecutive days. That gives your body time to recover. Using light dumbbells, resistant bands, or body weight exercises, and just begin with one set and increases your strength improves. Then balance exercises, which you should try to do every day, just for 5 or 10 minutes. Simple things like standing on one foot if you need to. Make sure to hold on to a sturdy chair. Walking heel to toe or practicing sit to stand movements. Those will strengthen your stability and reduce your fall risk. And then finally, mind-body exercises, recommended 2 to 3 days a week, 15 to 30-minute sessions. Yoga, Tai Chi, or Pilates may help with flexibility, relaxation, and mental focus. Don't forget to use a chair if you're going to be standing, or practice slow, controlled movements in order to avoid injury. Some final tips. Exercise doesn't have to feel like a workout. Small activities throughout the day can add up. Walk more, take an extra lap around the house, or walk while you're talking on the phone. Use the stairs. If it's safe to do so, you can choose stairs over elevators. Stretch while watching TV. Gentle stretches or seated leg lifts can be done during commercials. Strengthen while cooking. Do calf raises while waiting for the water to boil, or practice balancing on one foot while you're brushing your teeth. And then dancing to music. Play your favorite tunes and move around just for fun. Setting realistic goals and monitoring your progress can also keep you accountable. Maybe you'll create a journal or use a step counter, or maybe even a fitness app. These can all keep a record of your workouts, and that will encourage consistent workouts and help you to build long-term habits. More importantly, tracking your progress reinforces the idea that every small step matters. Staying active, no matter the pace, contributes to better health and well-being over time. Progress tracking also helps ensure that your routines remain safe and effective. By noting how your body responds to different exercises, you can identify what works well and what may need adjustment. If some movements cause discomfort, you can modify them, and if a particular activity feels too easy, you can gradually increase the intensity. Some final words. Regular exercise is one of the best ways to support physical and cognitive health as we age, whether it's walking, strength training, balance, or mind-body activities like yoga or Tai Chi. Staying active keeps your muscles strong, improves stability, and enhances brain functions. As we have discussed today, exercise increases blood flow to the brain, supporting memory and helping with decision-making and focus. The key takeaway is movement isn't just about staying physically fit. It plays a crucial role in keeping your mind sharp and engaged. So, whether you dance in the kitchen, take a stroll with a neighbor, or try a new balance exercise, keep moving. Your body and your brain will thank you. And I thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope that you will go out and do something active today to benefit your brain. Thank you.